The Cape Cod Central Railroad offers unique experiences for everyone, from excursion trips to seasonal trips to brunch and dinner trains, and each ride on the Cape Cod Central Railroad offers stunning views and insight on historic Cape Cod. PCN headed to Hyannis to experience the Cape Cod Dinner Train.
When we arrived at the Cape Cod Central Railroad's Hyannis Depot, we were greeted by the sound of a saxophone and by one of the friendliest conductors I've ever met. He's been with the company for 5 years and really enjoys what he does.
And I love it. It's a great opportunity to meet people. It's a great opportunity to invest in people's happiness, smiles on their faces. The kids that love the trains. I mean, everything about it is perfect for an older gentleman like myself. The people are they're interesting, they're unique. That would be the best part of the train for me. The staff and the crew is awesome. The equipment itself it's interesting. There's always something to be learned, something to do.
Something to do. That's exactly what the owner wanted to offer in 2005 when he purchased the Cape Cod Central Railroad, which has been in operation since 1999.
We offer numerous different trains. We have scenic trains, we have brunch trains, lunch trains, we do Thanksgiving seasonal special trains, we do Christmas trains for the kids. The past couple of years we've been operating trains for field trips with the kids, 4th and 5th grades, which has actually really taken off. Most recently we have partnered with Pierpoint Glass here alongside the canal. Those folks have a glass blowing factory, and we partnered with them. We put a stop in. People that are on our train, D train, get off, they go to a tour of the Pierpoint Glass factory.
The dinner train departs most often from either Hyannis or Buzzards Bay.
Leaving Hyannis, we'll come along Cape Cod Bay. You'll see several different glimpses of the Great Salt Marsh, several cranberry bogs that are in operation that are fairly scenic. They look really nice in the fall. And we come along to Cape Cod Bay and the mouth of the canal. We go along the canal for about 6 miles. The big draw is we go over the Cape Cod Canal lift bridge. It's one of the longest span vertical lift bridges, and people really like the notoriety of going over it.
Several times during the year, the dinner train offers special themed trains.
We run a special wine tasting train, wine pairing train. There's a rails and ales train that we do once or twice a year. There's an Italian night, for instance.
Of course, the dinner train wouldn't be a dinner train without the delicious 5-course meal on board. We spoke with the chef who's been cooking up these meals for the past 25 years.
The last 35 years I've owned my own business, owned restaurants, owned catering business, and this is one of my contracts as far as my catering contracts. And it's kind of a unique operation. Being a chef for so many years now, I kind of treat this one as my baby just because it's a different thing to do. It's harder to cook in a kitchen being bounced around while you're cooking in a small quarter. So it's a challenge. It's always been a challenge for me. And you'll never get sick of the scenery, Even in the kitchen I have a big screen door that I can look out all the time. So when you're by the sea and in the canal and so forth, it always changes, with the weather and stuff. So it's kind of fun.
The entree menu on board changes month to month, but all meals include an hors d'oeuvre, seafood chatter, a salad, and dessert. But it doesn't take the chef long to pull the meal together.
This afternoon I picked up the fish for tonight actually at a local fish market right up the street from here. So I probably got here around 3 o'clock this afternoon and did most of the prep this morning, but then shot home and came back, picked up the fish on the way in here, and that's pretty much it. It's kind of a routine thing. I've done it for so long that it's actually kind of easy for me to do.
The Cape Cod Dinner Train truly is an experience, and for someone like me who's loved trains since I was a kid, there's nothing like crossing the Cape Cod Canal Railroad Bridge. Reporting in Buzzards Bay for PACTV Community News, I'm Walter Cicchetti.